been a couple weeks since she did this, but she won't get off my desk and I'm trying to record, so we're just gonna pretend the cat's not there and build a house in The Sims, okay? She's been having some moments recently, like a couple weeks ago, she did this almost every single day, and today she's back. I feel bad, I don't wanna like put her on the floor. Plus when I do, she just comes back. It's only a minor inconvenience. I only like kinda can't reach my keyboard, so we should be fine. But like I said, today I wanna build a house in The Sims, and I just opened up my game and I discovered on the homepage, new stuff alert, rock a new tank top, admire a flowering cactus, and cook up 2 new recipes. They finally put a thing about the SDX drops on the homepage. I saw it like a few days ago, but then it went away and now it's back. It'd be nice if this was here like as soon as you opened your game after each SDX drop, but I will take this. This is fine. This morning I was kind of feeling like I wanted to build something purple. Like that was my only inspiration. So I Google searched purple house and this was one of the top search results. I really like the shape of this house and I really, really, really love the garden and I kind of want to do something like this. Small little purple cottage with flowers everywhere is the goal today. Okay, now she is fully and completely sitting on my mouse. All right, she's moved. Oh, the cat's off the desk and she's going underneath the chair. We're free. I can use my mouse and keyboard again. Honestly, I'm thinking like this small of a house. I really don't think it's gonna be very big. I mean, we can have a little bit more on the back, possibly, like maybe a little bump out or something, I don't know. But I'm sort of imagining this house is very, very, very small on the inside. Like it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath kind of deal. I think I might do it like that. We can have a little like tiny kitchen in this area, bathroom there, bedroom here, living room. I mean, it's small. It's really small, but it'll work. Okay, something I discovered recently, and I don't know how I never ever noticed this. You know this fence from the toddler stuff pack? It's yellow. So I kind of just brush over it. The trapped tots fence, I'm like, that's weird. We don't need that. It has a white swatch. Look at how cute this little tiny fence is. That is adorable. It's honestly like kind of perfect for this as well. I mean, I suppose the other option is to use one of the fences that has like more stone to it. Like maybe even something like this could be good. Oh, maybe that's better. Okay, well, my point still stands. That toddler stuff pack fence is really good. I think I want this roof to be kind of tall. I suppose the other concern is that maybe this doorway should have been 3 wide instead of 2 wide. Hang on, I might make the whole house a little bit wider. You know what? That might be a good thing also, because the house is really small, so it being a little bit bigger will probably be a positive. This is good. This is good. Now we have a little bit more space in the yard for our flowers as well. And the walkway's a bit wider, so that'll be good. Okay. So that also makes my doorway a bit bigger, and I don't know if I like that or not. So I need to think about this. Is that gonna be the exact right height or is it too tall? Oh, it's too tall. Boo. Okay, so the solution to that is to lower it, but I don't want to. I really like it when the roofs are all the same angle. Like I want this one to be the exact same height as this one. I know that's like a bit ridiculous and it totally does not matter, but that's what I want. That is my dream. Okay, I'm gonna do the other roof like angled this way. And I also might make it a little bit curvy. Isn't that kind of cool? Oh, you know what else? Now we can center the lot perfectly as well. So this is definitely better. It being wider is definitely better. We don't really have a lot of space in the back for much yard. I kind of put the whole yard in the front of the house, but that's okay. We can get something. No. Can't have that. Simply cannot have that. Why would I want the fence on a foundation? Not for this. You know what? Why do I feel like this needs to be even taller? I want it like pointy. Oh, here's a small downside. I can't do like a 1 tile wide chimney like I wanted to. I guess we could have it be forward a little bit. I just like it better when it's centered. Although it being over a little bit might actually work better on the interior of the house. Because if we do end up putting an actual fireplace there, which, you know, we probably should, I guess it being over a little bit further instead of centered might work better. Because then maybe we could put like a dining table over here or something. I mean, we'll see once we start furnishing, but that might be okay. My dream was purple. This purple is not so much my dream, but it will have to do. Should I make it smaller? No, don't do that. Stop. Kayla, stop. The floor plan looks nice. The shape of the house looks nice. Just quit messing with it. It's fine. Oh, we could get some nice glowing purple columns. That would be a lovely touch. Totally fits the vibe. I'm not sure if I want the windows to have shutters or not. I guess shuttered windows would probably be pretty, but they're smaller. You know what? The door, wait, this door would be perfect for this. With the stone and like we could get the purple accents. This is what we need. This is the vision. Now, does the vision include cottage living windows? Do you think that we could fit this up here? Do you think it would be okay to use the little window with the stained glass? Because I would really like that. The little bumblebee one is blue though. It does not match the door. It does not match the door at all. I guess all of the ones with white swatches have like some blue in them. Why? Why are you doing this to me? We do have some different we have like this little one. This door could be cute too. And we have that door. What does this one look like? I mean, I guess it comes in blue, which, can I get like a more, oh, yuck. Yuck. I'm just not really feeling like the color of the stone around the outside. I think the white door is better, but then I don't want the door to be white. And I think this one was too small. Yeah, I don't like that. We could use this one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. This one might be good. If we revisit the purple, well, maybe the teal looks good with the purple. Or we could revisit the purple completely and then try and embrace the teal in other ways. Siding. What if we did a brick instead? We could get like a sort of painted white brick. We could do the whole thing no. No, we can't do that. Never mind. I think I like the siding better than this. We could probably do a stone fireplace though. None of them match the fence. There is legitimately not a single color that matches the fence. I guess maybe like a lighter gray. That's better. It's better than nothing. These windows are so cool. Wait a minute. Okay, why don't they wait. Now, why don't they have, you know how this one with the brown has like more plain open window? Why don't we have that exact same thing in white? Why do they have to have so many swirlies? And then like on the plain ones, it's like no swirlies, all swirlies. Why? These windows are good. I really love this one especially, but maybe not for this particular need. Now I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to use these little teeny windows. They're very cute, but I think the house needs more pizzazz. These ones from university aren't bad. Do you know what? Oh, no. Why? Why is the door so beautiful from the outside, but it looks like that on the inside? Oh my God. Oh my God. Realm of Magic strikes again. Why? Why does it have a brown? No, you can't be serious. But the blue door was the best part. Should we just try and embrace the wood? Do we like try and embrace that wood tone on the inside? That's just not what I wanted it to look like. Why do I feel like I'm actually being attacked by The Sims 4 right now? I feel like The Sims 4 has personally threatened me at the moment. I don't mean to be dramatic, but that's how I feel. I hate that stone color. I literally can't. I'm so sad. Just use the door, whatever. Okay, that window is way cuter. That is a significant improvement. And it looks really nice from the inside as well, unlike the door, which does not look really nice from the inside. This has completely destroyed all of my vibes. Every single plan I previously had, ruined. All right, let's see if we can find a wood color that kind of matches, or at the very least, I hate this color. I literally have never hated a wood color more than that like sort of orangey wood. Absolute least favorite wood tone. If it were a different wood tone, I would like it better. Like if it were this one, maybe this one, but no, it's that one. Does this fireplace even come with a wood that's that orange? I don't think so. That's like the best version. Does Realm of Magic have other doors, like regular doors? Okay, so this door has the same exterior swatch as that one, like the same like darker trim. So that might actually work to sort of tie it together because it brings in that lighter wood and then brings in that one. So this might make it fit. We may have solved the problem slightly. Okay, first of all, absolutely using this giant window in the kitchen. 100%. Why does it have to have that light wood counter? It would have been so nice, but it doesn't. We can't have that many wood tones. Do you have any lovely teal? No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Oh no. Somehow, this is the exact same color as that door. It's so ugly. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I'm a troll, but I don't know if I'm that much of a troll. I mean, come on. That has to be up there with like one of the ugliest color swatches I've ever seen. It's the brown counter. If there was like a creamy counter or something, because like even that's just ugly with the brown counter. I like this one, the white with the sort of creamy counters. I think that's kind of nice. Oh, I deleted the house instead of the counter. Okay, we're good. This one has a darker, no, that won't work. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with the lighter countertops, and I wanna see how it looks when it's all put together, like with upper cabinets as well. Because I do feel like there's a chance that it might kind of work. But also, I guess if it comes down to it, we could always do colorful appliances instead. We do have some like really lovely minty appliances, so I could cry. I just think this looks so nice. I love this, especially this corner cabinet. Let's see if we can get some like really pretty creamy sort of appliances. Oh, even that like literally creamy color could work. Okay. I suppose one small thing that I don't love about this stove is that I can't put upper cabinets. I mean, I guess you can, but is it weird to have the upper cabinets above it? I think it looks okay. Ooh, the sink matches the window latch. I know that's like a really like dumb little thing, but the sink matches the window. Okay, I officially adore this kitchen. The wood counters are fine, I think. I feel like the whole thing looks so nice together. All right, let's try and figure out an actual layout for the rest of the space because I haven't decided how we're gonna break this up yet. Usually when I'm trying to do these sort of layouts, I start with a rug, literally just any rug. I mean, I'm probably not gonna keep this zebra one, believe it or not. I don't know if it fits so well in the space, but I just sort of put rugs down and then try and figure out like, okay, is this area big enough for a couch? Maybe I could do a chair over here, you know, just to like kind of visualize the size and like scale of the area. I feel like rugs are pretty useful. Like I kind of think that this layout furniture wise might be nice. And then originally I was planning, I might actually move this over a little bit, but originally I was planning on putting a little table underneath the window. Again, haven't decided what table, but I sort of like put in filler furniture just to like visualize the whole area and think, yeah, okay, this fits. We could probably keep this. And then, you know, we delete it and put back things that actually look nice. Okay, so one small concern that I was having is obviously we have sort of a mixture of this white trim, but also these fancy doors. So we have like the white windows and then the brown trim on the doors and nothing really matches. So I want to try and figure out something to combine them. I do think that this wallpaper is bad. I think the really fancy crown is like not good when it's right up against this fancy door. We need like a simpler crown. See, like that kind of thing kind of fits in better. I don't think I want the walls to be white though. I don't really vibe with that. What about, hang on, idea. There's no crown in the paranormal pack. Ugly. We could probably use something, too bright. We could probably use something like that in one of the other room. I mean, there's only one other room. In one of the other rooms, she says. Yeah, this one, the only one? See, there's too many colors going on. Like with that being green, but like not the same green. This wallpaper is from Realm of Magic. So do any of the wood swatches is that really the matching wood swatch? I need to think this through for a second. I need to just think. For some reason, I feel like it's a little bit busy. Maybe it's because having that brown trim makes it really obvious that the floor does not match the doors. But then if we put something else, you can kind of like pretend in your head that the floor matches the doors better, even though we know deep down that it doesn't. Okay, concept with this rug. What if we did like a more brown on the walls? And then we used the rug to bring in more of that minty color. Because I wasn't sure about all of the green on the walls anyway. But this rug sort of like ties those two things together. I want to use one with a tablecloth, but I don't like any of the swatches on this. I just feel like they're too busy for here. I will literally take any opportunity to use this chicken painting. I don't know what it is, but I love that chicken painting. There's just something about it. Super unsure about the color to use for the couch. I keep going back and forth. How are we feeling about this? Do we think it looks okay? I don't think I like it that much, but I'm just gonna pretend that I do. I'm just gonna let it grow on me. Oh, you can't size this TV down because it's got that light like floating. That's annoying. Can you size this one down like twice? But then to have like that small of a TV, maybe I should just use like the little teeny tiny one. I mean, that might actually be cute. Look, we could have the little flowers next to it. That is cute, right? Okay, I'm not really vibing with this wallpaper. I don't like it. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, that's kind of cute. I feel like part of the problem with this room and the shape of this room in particular is that it's really hard to fit furniture into because there's doors in a lot of weird places. I think this layout might be okay. Would it be better to have like a yellow bed? I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like extremely unsure of this room. Give me some time. I'll figure it out. I feel like we need to have something pink, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh no. This is so difficult. It's such a different like sort of color scheme to what I usually do. I mean, I guess that's like the whole point, right? That's the whole point of the build, but well, I loved the wallpaper. but maybe doing a different wallpaper would be better. See, like maybe if we could get something like this, something simpler, then I could use this bed and it would match the door. The door color is really throwing off the whole thing. In fact, the door color has thrown off the entire build. I don't know who's responsible for that. I don't know who on the Sims team made that door, but I just want them to know that you have almost made me cry. All the mixed patterns in the cottage living stuff causes me so much stress. I can't mix patterns. I'm just like physically incapable of pattern mixing. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to. I think that's all of the interior done though, so now we can finally achieve our dreams, which is the flowers. So there's a couple necessities, like we're gonna need to have a trash can somewhere, and I guess I didn't really think about back gates or anything, but it probably would be nice to have a gate as well. Why do they not come in the same color? Like why is that a different color? Can we just pretend that it's not? Is that okay with you? Can we just pretend that it's the same color? Obviously, I know and you know that that gate is not the same color as the other pillars on this fence, but what if we just pretend it? I don't know if emotionally I can handle this right now. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna pretend that it matches. I have a very simple vision for this backyard and it involves a lot of plants and a lot of terrain paint. Basically, I wanna just like pretend there's little walkways and stuff. I think we should be able to pretty easily sneak in like a table and a couple other like cute things back here as well. The lighting is kind of bad because it's behind the house and it's so small, but hopefully you'll get the picture. Hopefully it'll all make sense. Oh no. That's too much. Okay, this seems all right. I was kind of envisioning that little teal table. We could probably actually get a little grill back here too. The one problem with having such a vision is that when it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be really sad. So we need to get into debug. That requires 2 cheats. bb.show hidden objects and bb.show live edit objects. That second one is the one that we really need because that's what gets you the special landscaping, but you have to put the first one in first. I know, it's all very complicated. It's kind of ridiculous. Couple things. I might use some mushrooms. I don't know. I feel like the mushrooms are good vibes. Wait, what if there's no gate and it's open? This tree needs to move. If we're gonna do that, the tree has to be like a little bit further over so it doesn't clip. Oh my God, that could be beautiful. That's actually a wedding arch, but in this case, it's an arch into my backyard. Oh, you know what? There's probably a bunch of little things we could have used in here. Now that I'm like scrolling through the cottage living stuff, I'm like, what if we got some chickens? No, there's no space for chicken. We could probably use this little bunny though, maybe this little gnome. Do we want to put like some little vine type stuff up the side of the building? That might be really nice. At least on this side because there's no windows. Maybe even on this side a little bit too. That is so pretty. Blanket basket. Ooh, we could sneak that in. Chicken. I think that's supposed to be for storing eggs. All right, well, if we can't have a real chicken, we may as well add that in. How about this clock? I need to be stocked. I'm like, this whole point was to landscape, and I'm doing everything but landscaping. We could always get some different trees, too. There's some really nice trees from Cottage Living Debug, and they could be bigger this way as well. Let's just completely fill in the entire lot with giant trees. All right, let's do this. Now it's flower time. Mushrooms. No, okay, maybe I won't use the mushroom seats and I'll put these little ones. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself and a little bit overexcited. I assume you can probably tell. Okay, I need to take the house off the foundation. Oh, I put a stupid different foundation. Okay, well, I wanted to take the foundation off for a second because I wanted to be able to scoot these flowers like back into the corners and stuff. Does that clip at all? Nope, not that I can tell. Thank you. Wait, why is that happening? What is that? Why are you doing that? Oh, because I didn't put the whole thing. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Sorry, everyone. False alarm. Well, maybe while I'm here, I could get some of these. I wanted to have like all the little low-lying flowers placed in too. To be honest, I don't know really what I was envisioning this was going to look like because I don't really want like the entire yard to be full. And obviously right now we're kind of going down that road. So I feel like I need to be a little strategic about this. They even have singular mushrooms? Why have I never noticed that before? That's so fun. Okay, I'm feeling better about this now. I think we can probably do the backyard a little bit. It's so annoying, all of the scrolling, because these plants, these bigger ones, are like way down at the bottom. So you have to scroll like all the way down to the bottom. But then the rest of the plants are all the way at the top. So it's just like this constant back and forth to get through them all. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Do you agree? You can't respond. It's a YouTube video, but I like that. And then in the front yard, I was basically thinking we could fill in like the whole thing, kind of like the back. We'll just fill in this whole patio like this, and we'll just like terrain paint some more dirt around. We can put the foundation back. I'll readjust a few of my, you know, rabbits. I might put this one over here. I think that's so cute. And then I was thinking, because we've got a little bit of open space, I might just stick a few little planter boxes kind of around. There's obviously not a lot of backyard space, so we kind of have to make the front yard work for that purpose. I'm getting a bigger tree. I'm sorry. I need like some more pizzazz or something. I don't know. Cottage living has the best debug. Everything in it is so nice. I need to like actually calm down. All right, my friends, I think that is the finished cottage. Well, maybe, I don't like the roof. Is that better? It's because it doesn't match. I want it to be like more blue. That matches better. You know what? That's better. Okay, last minute change, but I think it was positive. Oh, it's only 25,000 simoleons. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, this is not even remotely similar to the original thing that we were looking at, that original picture. Nothing like this. Not at all. But you know what? I think it turned out okay. It's definitely interesting, and I love the kitchen. So at least we have that going for us. Well, if you liked this video, I do so many build videos on my channel. I can link some of my favorites here at the end on the end card. And one other small thing, I'm raising money for St. Jude for the entire month of May on my Twitch channel. Tonight we're playing the Sims multiplayer mod with some other Simmer friends, Dr. Gluon, Vixella, James Turner, Deligracy, Critic Zeus. We're all gonna be trying to do a little Sims multiplayer mod challenge. I think that you'll like it, so if you wanna pop in, I'll have that link down below. And with that, I will leave you all until tomorrow. Bye, everybody. The last time all of us used that mod together, it was the most chaotic stream I have ever done. It was so much, but it was so much fun.